Hey guys, and welcome to part 2 of reasons you may not want to choose ExpressVPN. So this is the second part of the series where I'm focusing on a handful of reasons that may not be as common, but they do come up. They are questions I get asked or I see other people mention, and so I wanted to be sure and address these as well. As always, I'll put links to the original video down below, including links to ExpressVPN where you can take advantage of any special deals or discounts not available on their website. So feel free to take advantage of that if you like. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is reputation. And that's because ExpressVPN is not as transparent as a company compared to some of the other VPNs. They prefer to be more anonymous. So as an example, they've chosen not to disclose who owns their company, and instead they use a shell company to keep the real owner's identities hidden. Again, I don't think this is really an issue for most people, but if that's something that's important to you, to have that kind of transparency, you want to know who the owners are and so forth, then again, that's something certainly to consider. Next, ExpressVPN doesn't currently offer any form of a WireGuard protocol. Now, this is something that's not that common yet among VPNs. NordVPN is one, though, that is offering a version of WireGuard, which they call NordLynx, and it's okay. It's nothing truly exceptional, but they are kind of leading the way in that. However, as far as ExpressVPN not offering anything yet, this isn't something most people, I think, should be concerned about, as Express is still currently the fastest VPN. In other words, I think for most people, again, 99%, there's not going to be a situation where the current protocols you have access to aren't going to be able to do what you need them to do and get the speeds you want and so forth. Next up, I've seen it stated where ExpressVPN is not as fast as NordVPN. Now, while there may be certain situations, certain parts of the world where that is the case, overall, ExpressVPN is certainly the faster VPN between the two. And I've shown this time and time again with live speed tests, live comparisons where I'm running both ExpressVPN and Nord. I'm showing you a side-by-side without doing any video editing, so you can get a live speed test. And I'm doing that with local servers, international servers. I have people in other countries doing these tests as well. And ExpressVPN continues to be on top. So again, this is something, if you're looking for the fastest VPN, certainly ExpressVPN would still be the way to go. So another concern I've heard people mention about ExpressVPN is that they don't offer phone support. Now, something to keep in mind is that it's rare for any VPN to offer phone support. To my knowledge, the only one offering it right now is Norton. Norton, you might think of more for antivirus software. They do have a VPN service you can purchase as well. The downside is their speeds aren't nearly as good as ExpressVPN. They also don't allow peer-to-peer or file sharing. So you're definitely making some pretty big sacrifices as a trade-off in order to have that ability to get phone support. Otherwise, from a support standpoint, ExpressVPN is definitely one of the best in the industry. They do offer live 24/7 chat support, which isn't common among all VPNs. And even the ones that offer live 24/7 chat support, sometimes they aren't able to handle more technical questions, just more basic kinds of questions. So from a support standpoint, ExpressVPN is certainly one of the best. And the last item on the list here is that ExpressVPN currently doesn't offer a SOCKS 5 proxy. And this is something other VPNs do offer, like NordVPN as an example. However, ExpressVPN offers split